Hello, 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 and thank you for stopping by to my channel. My name is Regina, and listen, I need you to do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click like, comment, and share. Go ahead, yes, be a digital person, and go ahead and click the subscribe, like, comment, and share. Listen, if you want to be a part of this community, we're all about engaging, empowering, and educating people. Wherever you are, if this is that you, then you are in the right place for this community. Listen, I know you saw that topic heading today, that help is on the way. Listen, God says that He is going to send you some help right there in that situation. I don't know what you're going through, but what He's letting me know, there are so many of you who are being oppressed, who are being, your backs are just against the wall. You are just going through it. If one thing happens on this side, you put the fire out on that, then another fire begins to happen on another side. I don't know if it's with your family, with your job, with your relationship, but you are catching it on every side. And it has gotten to the point where you are stressed to the max. You are worried. I mean, you are in tears. You have entered into depression. You have just been treated so harshly with so many situations and by so many people. And God is saying, enough is enough. I've seen you. I've heard you. Your cry is so deep. God said it has come up to me. I've allowed this pressing, this situation with you that's very harsh in your life, that's trying to allow you to give up. I've allowed it, God said, to go on long enough. He said, help, my brother, my sister, help is on the way. And listen, I'm going to prove it to you, because over in Exodus verses chapter 3, Exodus 3, verses 7 through 9. I'm going to read that real quickly to let you know the same way He took care of His children who were going through the same thing that you're going through. He's going to do the same thing for you. All right. So Exodus 3, verses 7 through 9, it says, then the Lord told him, I'm coming from the New Living Translation. Then the Lord told him, I have certainly seen the oppression of my people in Egypt. I have heard, the cries of distress because of their hard slave drivers. Yes, I am aware of their suffering. So I have come down to rescue them from the power of the Egyptians and lead them out of Egypt into their own fertile and spacious land, a land flowing with milk and honey. Oh, yes. And he said, the last verse, look in verse 9, he says, look, the cry of the people of Israel has reached me, and I have seen how harshly the Egyptians have abused them. Listen, God is saying you're going through so much abuse. You're going through so many challenges. It is so hard for you right now that you are at the brink, that you have fallen into depression, that you're about to throw in the towel. Listen, he said, don't give up. I know your backs are against the wall. You're crying out to me. God says, why are you allowing it? And He said, it's for a good reason. I didn't bring the harm upon you. I allowed it for a reason, but your testing time is over. I've heard your cry, and I am now coming to your rescue. You don't have to fear. You don't have to fret. Listen, help is on the way. And how many of you know, when God says a thing, that it is yea and amen, that it means yes, and it is so? Because He said in Numbers 23:19 that He is not a man that He should lie. If He said it, He's going to do it. So I'm just telling you to expect the help from God, so that you can stop wrestling with that thing. You can stop crying about that thing. You can come up out of depression, because He said He's on His way to rescue you. How do I know He's on His way to rescue you? Because He said He's seen you. He already said that in Exodus 3. He said, I've seen you, in Exodus 3 and 7. So when He says, I've seen you, that's God's care and concern. You don't have to worry about if God knows what you're going through. He said, I see you. I know the amount of suffering that you're going through. And then He said, I've heard your cry, which means He pays attention to you, His creation, His own. So He's seen you. He's heard your cry. It's such a cry that He has come down from where He is in heaven, in this earth, in a humanly form, through whatever mechanism He's going to use, through people, through circumstances, whatever He chooses to use to come to your rescue. He doesn't need people. He doesn't need resources. He doesn't need situations or circumstances to help you. He can do it Himself. But however He does it, through people, persons, things, or Himself, you are just glad that God is going to come and rescue you out of that tumultuous situation. So that's some good news for you. I hope it lifted you up and encouraged you. I want you to marinate on that today, that God is coming to your rescue. Listen, that's all I have for you today. Listen, I want you to go ahead and get that down on the inside, that you're not going to be in that situation too much longer, because he said he's on the way. Help is on the way. So do me a favor again, go ahead and click that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. Let somebody else know who's going through something challenging just like you are, that help is on the way. God is sending some relief. He's sending some help for your situation. Listen, until the next time, I'm going to see you later. Bye bye.